on the air yesterday. I did it on the radio. I'll do it here. The Joe Giradi scenario. Now, listen, I know everybody's going to write about the writing was on the wall. The veteran players got tired of Giradi, and, 10 years is a long time, blah, blah, blah. Listen, if the players got tired of Giradi, they had a weird way of showing it. I mean, they won $1 million in elimination games. The right fielder probably got a chance to win the MVP. The shortstop was all-world. The catcher had 35 home runs. You got Hicks in center field. He flew Frazier into third base. Severino became dynamite. Obviously, Sabathia did a good job. So I have trouble believing this is some sort of plan revolt. That's item number one. Item number two, if this is Brian Cashman who gets worn out by Girardi, that's weird too. I mean, I thought they liked each other. What, now they don't? It seemed like Girardi went with what the front office wanted to do as far as the analytics are concerned. And even if Cashman got worn out with Girardi, how do you fire a guy who won 91 games, knocked off the Indians, and if Verlander didn't go out there and pitch his fanny off in Game 6, or if Frazier hit the ball about an inch higher in Game 6 in the 7th inning at 3-0, he'd be in a World Series. Would you fire him then? So to me, this is a very strange situation. And listen, people are not going to want to hear this, but to me, and this is just me, this comes down to money. As simple as that. I don't care what anybody says. That's a bunch of nonsense. George Young used to tell me all the time, the Hall of Fame general manager for the football Giants, when everybody says it's not about money, it's about money. Madden makes $5 million, Socha makes $7 million, Joe made $4 million, he wanted the race. You think the Yankee ownership wanted to sit there and write a check for $30 million for Joe Girardi for the next 5 years? You think they wanted to give him $6 million a year when Roberts isn't making that, he's in the World Series? A.J. Hinch ain't making that, you think Alex Cora's now making that in Boston? Absolutely no way. The idea is to get a manager who's sort of a middleman between front office and players, and they don't want to pay these guys a ton of money. That's the simple scenario here, and the Yankees can sit there and yell all they want about that's not true. I don't buy it for a second. I'll say something else. That is a group decision as far as the Yankee manager is concerned. Cashman doesn't make that call. There's 7 or 8, 9 other guys who make a recommendation. Latrells, everybody. They make a recommendation, and then the owner makes that call. This is an owner decision. This is not Cashman may have wanted them out, but this is an owner decision to make this call, and I can't believe they didn't want to give Girardi what he wanted. These are the New York Yankees, for crying out loud. And I'll tell you something else. They bring somebody in here for next year who's not going to have any managerial experience. All right, they're not bringing in, Joe Torre's not coming back. Jim Wheeler's not. They're going to bring nobody here. Nobody's ever heard of him. And you know what his job is? He's got to go to the World Series. That's his job. And I talk to Yankee fans all the time. They're livid with this decision. They're going to have to go to the World Series. Don't let me hear anything else. They got the Game 7 of the ALCS. They don't go to the World Series next year. The guy didn't do his job. They got a great young team. They're on the verge. And this is different than it was 8, 9 years ago. That Yankee team was on the downtick. They had lost 3 first-round series in a row. The Angels, the Indians, the Tigers. They needed a change. Joe was there for a dozen years. This team is on the uptick. Girardi did a heck of a job with this ball club this year. Wonderful. They never quit. They were resilient. Game after game. And this is what you do. You fire them because you want to pay them? Oh, come on. That is a joke. I'm down on the Yankees. These are the Yankees. They're not supposed to do this. Dan Plesac is next after I talk to Mr. Sean.